So today we start with another concept in data table, which is a very important, especially considering the more than one input that we can take in the what if analysis, right? So in the egg goal seek, I remember we could only work with one variable around, but in the data table, it will allow us to work with the two variable inputs, and that we can change to have the desired output. Now the inputs could be any, it could be unit price, could be fixed price, or could be quantity or whatsoever. Depending on the changes in the quantity, price, and the cost, we can figure out the level of income or level of revenue that we would want to have in our output. So going back to our sheet, I will just make this sheet in a quick manner. So I have the first variable as the quantity, which I have taken as say 50. Then the second variable I take as unit price, which is, let's take randomly 3.2. Then I have the fixed cost also, which is normally the cost that remains same whenever we are manufacturing any product. And this is the cost for building machinery and other devices that we are using in manufacturing. Then we have the variable cost, which is, let's take this as say 2.2. And then we have to calculate the revenue. Now revenue will be the total amount that you get depending on whatever you have sold. So the quantity sold is 50, which is B2. So I multiply that with the unit price, which is B4. This is B3 multiplied by B4. So I get the revenue as 160, which is coming out to be very less. Then I have the fixed cost, which I have taken as 30,000. The variable cost is nothing but the unit cost multiplied by the quantities that we have made. So the quantity is 50. This is multiplied by the unit variable cost, which is 2.2. I get this as 1.110. So let me put minus sign in front of fixed cost and variable cost, so that we know that we have to minus this component from the total revenue. So the net profit will come out to be sum of all these items, that is revenue, fixed cost, and the variable cost. So let me see what error has come. So I will write it very simply. I say sum bracket B9 to B10. It is B8 to B10. So when I get that, I can see that the net profit is coming out to be negative. Right now, my aim will be to figure out the quantity required to be sold, or what should be the price, so that I can make this negative profit into the positive profit. So for that purpose, we use data table, and for that we have the root as data table. From the home command, you go to the what if analysis, and in what if analysis, you select data table. Now, in this particular case, what you're going to do, you are going to enter two inputs over here. But before I do that, I must be able to make the matrix that I have to work on for the different values, which will actually show me the combination of unit price and the unit quantity. So let me make the matrix first. On the horizontal manner, I take the quantity, and I start with earlier it was 50, which is very, very less. So I start with 500, 1000, and I will drag this down to a certain number. So let's take it as 8500. And vertically, I will take the unit price. I have started out with the 3.2. So let me take 3.5, and let me drag this down further down to have the right combination of the two variables. So I will have this. So, oh, the unit price has gone till 21, but that's okay. That's what the data table is for. It's going to tell us the different combinations that we can use for quantity, for unit price. Accordingly, we can put that. Now here you will write the net profit, which is your B11, right? And now I'm going to select this whole table, and then I go to the data table command. So let me select this, and now I go to the data option. I go to what if analysis, and in that I select data table. Right? Please remember that before you come to this particular stage, you must be able to make this matrix, because this blank matrix will be now filled after this command with the different combinations of the net profit that we can get by the exact or the right combination of quantity and the unit price. So we have the data table option. In this, we have to give row input cell, column input cell. So the row input cell will be the quantity. I want to take this as this. And in the column level, I would want to have unit price. And then I say, okay, let's see what happens. I suppose the magic will happen. Oh, wow. So it has given me these numbers. As you can see very clearly, the whole blank matrix has been filled with the numbers, right? Now let me use a conditional formatting here to highlight the numbers which are below zero, so that I can make out the combination of quantity and the price, which is going to give me the positive profit. So I go to the home. In home, I go to conditional formatting and I select highlight cell rules less than, I say 0. So if I say okay to that, you will see that the cell has been highlighted with a pink color. So all the values coming out in this particular color range, they are all having negative profits. That means my positive profit starts coming from the quantity 9,000 and at a price 3.5. Right? In a similar manner, there are different combinations of quantity and the price that we can see. If I reduce the quantity at 8,000, I have to increase the price. For 5,500 quantity, I have to have the price of 5.5 and so on. Right? Let me just go down further, and you will see that the net profit is coming out to be 1140 at the price 12.5 and quantity at 2,500. So that was all about the data tables that we have done today, because this will give you the right combination of the two variables that you can use to ascertain the quantity.